The first time Sergeant Elias Crow saw the beast, it was through the iron bars of a containment cage. The alien soldiers called the Maw of Yorthak, their language dripping with reverence and fear in equal measure. The thing was massive, six-legged, armored hide, spines along its back that shimmered faintly with bioluminescence. Its eyes burned like molten coals, and its jaw could have swallowed a grown man whole. The alien priests surrounded the cage, chanting in a guttural rhythm. Elias didn't understand the words, but the tone was clear, a ritual of death. They were preparing to sacrifice the creature. Elias frowned. "You're going to kill it?" he asked, his translator buzzing faintly as it converted his words. One of the aliens, a scaled warrior with a crest of bone ridges, spat. "It is cursed. Its blood brings ruin. It must be offered to the stars before it breaks free and devours us all." The beast snarled, rattling the bars, but Elias didn't flinch. He'd seen worse on Earth's battlefields. Humans were predators too, and he recognized something in the creature's eyes. It wasn't madness. It was hunger, fear. He crouched near the cage, ignoring the gasps of the aliens. Slowly, carefully, he pulled a ration bar from his pouch. The beast's eyes locked onto it instantly. Elias broke off a piece and slid it through the bars. The beast hesitated, nostrils flaring. Then, with surprising delicacy, it snatched the food from his fingers. Its jaws snapped, but not on him, on the ration. It chewed, swallowed. Then it pressed its snout against the bars, waiting for more. Elias grinned. "You're just hungry, huh, big guy?" The aliens recoiled in horror. "Stop," the priest hissed. "It will consume you." But Elias didn't stop. Piece by piece, he fed it. By the time the ration was gone, the beast was leaning against the bars like a massive, scaly dog. When Elias reached through and cautiously touched its armored head, it rumbled, not a growl, but something like a purr. That night, they chained the beast to a stone altar under a blood-red moon. Alien villagers gathered, torches in hand, chanting for its destruction. Elias stood in the crowd, fists clenched. He'd seen soldiers put down dangerous animals before, only to later discover the creature had been harmless, misunderstood. He wasn't about to let it happen again. The high priest raised a blade, glowing with strange energy. The beast struggled against his bonds, eyes wide with terror. "Wait!" Elias shouted, storming forward. The crowd gasped, parting in shock. "You don't need to kill it. It's not evil, it's starving. It can be tamed." The priest sneered. "You presume to know more than our ancestors? This beast has slain dozens. Its kind leaves nothing but ash and bones." Elias stepped up onto the altar, face to face with the monster. Slowly, he put a hand on its snout. The beast's frantic breathing slowed. It recognized him. It trusted him. If it was just a mindless killer, Elias said loudly, "Would it let me do this?" The crowd murmured. The priest faltered, blade trembling. And then, as if fate itself wanted to prove Elias right, the beast licked his hand. A deep rumbling sound filled the night. The villagers fell silent. From that night on, the beast no longer tried to escape. It stayed near Elias, following him like a shadow. He fed it, spoke to it, even trained it. The aliens watched in awe and fear as the cursed monster learned to sit, to wait, even to guard their village gates. But not everyone was pleased. Whispers spread that the human had bewitched the creature, that he had stolen the god's wrath for himself. The priests, stripped of their sacrifice, plotted in secret. Weeks later, their chance came. A rival tribe attacked, their warriors pouring into the valley with blades of bone and fire. The villagers panicked. The priests pointed at Elias. "See? This is the curse you brought upon us. The beast must be slain before it turns on us all." But Elias ignored them. He unchained the beast. "Come on, big guy," he whispered. "Let's show them what you can do." The monster roared, a sound like 1,000 storms, and charged into the invaders. Its armored body smashed through lines of warriors, jaws snapping, claws raking. Fire arrows bounced harmlessly off its hide. For every alien warrior that fell, the villagers' disbelief grew into astonishment. The beast wasn't a curse. It was their salvation. By dawn, The attackers were driven off. The valley lay littered with broken weapons and bodies. The villagers stared at Elias and the beast, both spattered with blood, both standing tall. The high priest, desperate, raised his voice. "Do not be deceived. This abomination will one day consume you all." The beast growled, stepping toward him. The priest stumbled back. Elias held out his hand. "No, he doesn't need to." And in that moment, the villagers saw the truth. The priest was trembling with fear. Elias was calm, steady, his hand resting on the monster's head. The people turned on the priest. His power, his authority, crumbled. Over time, the beast became more than a guardian. It became a symbol. Children played near it without fear. Farmers brought offerings of food. It cleared dangerous predators from the forest, protected caravans, and sat beside Elias like a throne of living muscle. But Elias knew the truth. It wasn't loyalty born of magic. It was simple. Someone had finally shown the creature kindness. One evening, as the twin suns dipped below the horizon, Elias sat by the beast's side. Its huge body rumbled with satisfied growl as he scratched behind one jagged ear. "They wanted to sacrifice you," Elias murmured. "Guess they didn't see what I saw." The beast leaned against him, nearly knocking him over. He laughed. "They said you had to die," he whispered, "but all you needed was a friend." And for the first time in centuries, the cursed beast of Yorthak slept peacefully, its nightmares soothed by the hand of a human who chose compassion over fear.